This is Nebula Realms update 1.28. I just got word of the update on my Twitter page, and I am here for the first time, so these are live reactions. I've also just woken up, and it's like 8:39 in the morning, and I was up really late. So what they've done to the Central Plaza, they've made it smaller, which kind of reminds me a lot more of home. Hold on. I gotta do something real quick. Something's wrong with the controls. Graphics. Label name. They have a profanity filter in there. Okay, that's much better. Okay, so the Central Plaza is a lot smaller now. It used to be too big. Um, Maybe now there will be less crashes. They said there's actually better entrance ways to the open areas like the bowling alley, which I didn't review when it first came out, but I will be reviewing. Um, as you can see right here, they seem to have the classic home symbol right there. So if you see it in the title that I'm calling this PlayStation Home, it's because they're marketing this as the true successor to Home with the home symbol too. Now, as you know, the bottom of the home symbol was a little bit different, but we all know what this means. I don't know what all of that is. I don't know where that leads. Um, I also don't know where this leads. Uh, there's, because this is all new, I don't know where some of this stuff leads. But oh, so this, if I push X here, it leads me to the beach. There were similar things on PlayStation Home. There'd be little entrances, newer entrances. Still a little laggy. It's my first time getting back on here, and they changed some stuff. But I'm running this on a PS4 Pro. It looks really nice. Um, it might be running at 60 frames sometimes if it's not laggy. Let me see. Let me see. What is this? Something Chrono Racer. This must be a new mini game or something. I'm trying to decide. Oh, they seem to have live leaderboards here. Three dimensional too. Pretty badass right there. Okay. So I guess everybody's getting the idea that this is like PlayStation Home. So this seems to be like the gathering spot over here on these stairs. Um, Community is grown a lot. You can no longer enter the dome just by going through the front entrance. You now have to push X to load into there. I don't feel comfortable loading anywhere because this is my first time here, and it's so laggy as you can see. It doesn't make the game bad or anything. It's just very laggy. So every area now has some sort of an entrance way where you're gonna have to push X to go confirm that you want to go there, instead of just walking through the doorway. So they still seem to have that statue in the middle, but once again, as you can see, it's a lot smaller. And the statue in the middle still is water related. Water still looks phenomenal. They seem to have benches now in certain areas you can sit. I Oh, this is the shop. So this is the shop, and I'm not sure if it's a three-dimensional mall, but I guess we could check. No, it's not. You go there and you're taken into the fucking digital shop. Okay. There's some areas it seems like when the door is open, you can just walk in and it'll load straight in. this is not one of them, but you're right here in the doorway of the bowling alley. I just wanted to try to get one game for you guys for the bowling alley, and then we're gonna try like maybe two different areas that you might have not saw um, on my YouTube channel. I will leave a link to the last two Nebula Realms videos I've done. Loading into the bowling alley didn't take as long as I thought it was. Actually, it's much faster. So the bowling alley is up and operational. Um, and it seems like I'm gonna fuck this up. Yeah, fuck that. Once again, game seems to be a little bit laggy. That's my only gripe with Nebula Realms right now. I think that's my only gripe with the game right now. Yep. But as you can see, the bowling alley works. I'm trying to get like a straight down fucking middle. Oh my god, look at that right there. That's beautiful. I might be able to go for a spare if I don't fucking turn that shit too much. I hope this is not a fucking gutter ball. Oh yes, spare. Spare. So the bowling's pretty easy once you get it. As you can see there. Easy to get started in bowling and exit out. Not that much of a hassle there. Once again, the bowling alley right here, simulating a real bowling alley. It has the shoe exchange, although you really don't exchange shoes, or you don't change your shoes when you go bowling. But it's nice that they still have it. They have live leaderboards for both pinballs. I go into that. I'll show you. Bullshit. Ah, fucked up. Damn. Oh, a fucking squid ate it. Okay, what's that about? Bullshit. I'm back out of here. Just testing out everything to show you how smooth it runs in the bowling alley. It seems to run smoother in the bowling alley than out in the new Central Plaza. We're gonna just do a practice game. Once again, I just wanted to show you this stuff. That didn't do jack shit. Let me get down these mechanics real quick. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. There you go. Got one of them there. Okay, so as you can see, you have pool here. You have pinball and bowling. 3 different games. One of which has a they have a live leaderboard. And I don't see a live leaderboard over there for bowling. I do not. Of course, they have the drinks section symbolizing the concession stand at many bowling alleys. So they did very good with the attention to detail. We're gonna go back out to the Central Plaza. You know, I know Nebula Rooms has had a slow start, And I was one of the people that criticized Nebula rooms for not working properly, but they are not quitting, and I have to respect that. I would have never thought in a million years so soon that they would change the Central Plaza. That is not something that I thought they would change so early. Um, Very impressive. It took PlayStation Home years, and I do mean years, to change the Central Plaza. But I must say, I like the new Nebula Realm Central Plaza. It's probably going to be a lot easier for people to navigate and quicker. So that's good. So, you see this bridge, you basically know it's going to lead you to Acorn Park. You see the bowling alley right there. You know it's going to lead you to the bowling alley. However, over there, it's a shop, but they should just say the mall. But if they say the mall, then they're probably gonna, the fans are probably gonna want them to generate a three-dimensional mall, just like on PlayStation Home. So maybe they should kind of like tone it down. Cause at first I thought it was some sort of a fucking mansion, you know? Okay, there was one area that I didn't really recognize. As you can see, when you come to the Central Plaza, it's a lot more laggy. But you have to remember, more and more people are recognizing that this is the new PlayStation Home, and more people are getting on. This place is filling up for 8:52 in the morning. It is filling up nicely. But once again, that is a very real PlayStation Home logo. I don't know what this is. Oh, this takes you to your personal apartment. That's weird. Okay, that takes you to your personal apartment. Okay. Um, I think we're gonna try. Let's go try to go to the personal apartment. And see how, if it loads in very fast or slow. I'm trying to test out all of these areas, but it seems like when you go into clearly an area that is not the Central Plaza, um, it it seems like it's less laggy. But once again, in the Central Plaza, there's a lot of people that you might not see on screen, and a lot of people that you do see on screen. But for indie developer, they're doing a very good job. As you know, they basically this is the very first apartment you get in PlayStation Home. They replicated it in Nebula Realms. One of the best parts of Nebula Realms right now is just that they have this, and it makes you feel like you're back in PlayStation Home. Hats off to those guys getting everything right in this area. But then, of course, adding this area, and we got another area in here, and then you can see in that placemat it says "Welcome Home." I'm very excited to share this stuff. Maybe I don't sound so excited because I just woke up, and it's trying to get cold. It's October 2nd, and it seems like it's trying to get cold, and I sound a little hoarse. I don't feel sick or anything, but it's trying to get cold. It's probably having an effect on my voice. So, bowling alley we did, New Central Plaza, and we went to the personal space. It seems like running through the personal space once again confirms that there's nobody there in my house, but you can invite people now. Um, Basically, what that confirms is that the less people, clearly, the better it's gonna run, as we should all know. Um, but I'm a big fan. There was one area, and clearly there's some new outfits and stuff, but I don't think I'm gonna be buying any new outfits until I see something I really like. They seem to have telephone booths over in this little alley, and garbage cans, and of course they have a chain gate. That's a nice little look right there. They're doing a very good job here. They're doing a very good job.